Hey guys, I'm Marsh and welcome to 2004Scape. On the last episode, we established our account's goals of 99 agility and 200 mil thieving XP, and we just showcased what we've done on the account so far. And in today's episode, we're establishing a new goal of obtaining a rare item on the server, and we'll get into all of that later, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, we have 98,000 bronze arrows we've been saving up for quite a few days. We're going to sell right now for 19 each to this guy Zensei, who we've met before. We were just talking a little bit. 1.8 mil, very nice addition to the cash stack. Let's go. Starting off the day with 58 mining. I love mining Essence because in Varrock I see so many new players, especially recently. There's been a big influx of new players. This guy was asking if there's a wiki, so I was giving him a little bit of advice on that. So I just think it's really cool seeing all the new players coming around. Completing a maze random right now. This is like one of the best random events you can get in 04. Come on, try to get... Yes, I just got 70. Yeah, this is one of the better random events that you can get in 04. You can get really good rewards from it. Boom, that was a really good one. I like that. 500 iron arrows, which is really nice. A few gnats and 37 coal. We'll take that. That and the genie are by far the best randoms in this. So I got word of a PKing event that's going on right now in Edgeville, so I decided to come on up here just to spectate. I don't really think we're in shape to PK at the moment, but we've been watching a few of these fights, which has been really cool. Oh gosh, this guy's coming for me. Oh no. Oh my gosh, we just got away. 1 HP. Get out of here, bro. My 50 rune arrows. Oh my gosh, I thought it was Dunzo. This guy really got the mage gear on me. I was thinking about pulling it out against him too. That's actually really funny. This guy's been fighting me, messing around for a little bit. Another interesting thing about 2004Scape is there's actually not a bank in Lumbridge Castle up at the top. When I first joined the server, I ran up there to deposit all my stuff and there was just no bank. It's just a blank balcony up there. So every time I spawn in or I die or whatever, I thieve the men in Lumbridge to get 10 GP and go through this gate. Because I actually haven't done Prince Alley Rescue yet. It would be very nice to do that for these type of instances, but yeah, we'll have to do that one soon. Okay, so I've heard that the best place to get arrow shafts is up here in Drainer Manor. There's a bunch of dead trees in a close proximity that you can cut. So I'm going to test that out up here. And I haven't done the Ernest the Chicken quest, so I figured while we're up here, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the trusty old Slayer music cue to guide me through this quest, as always. He made guides, actually, for all of the 2004Scape quests. Some of these early quests, like Ernest the Chicken, he didn't do on 2004Scape, but he has a Runescape Classic version of the quest guide, which pretty much applies the same way to 2004Scape, so... yeah, I use all of his guides for this server, which is really nostalgic as well, back to like the old school RuneScape days. I've actually been reading some of the quest dialogue and like looking into some of the lore of the quests as I'm doing this as well, just for fun. And the Ernest the Chicken quest is about this lady Veronica. You need to help her find her, I think her fiance. They were lost and he went into Drainer Manor asking for directions. And I think we'll find out later that he got turned into a chicken in this manner, and it was just a whole mess. So yeah, it's actually been really fun looking into the backstory of these quests as I do them, and it makes them not as much of a chore. Like, it makes it actually fun to do all the quests. Actually, I had really fun doing that quest, and now we're just going to hang out here for a little bit, just relax, not going to go too hard, and make some arrow shafts. Just get maybe a woodcutting level or two, get some fletching levels. We're closing in on 45 fletching, which is what we want for mithril arrows. And then adamant after that at 60. So yeah, we're working on fletching a lot. I think in the next episode or two, we'll be up to in the 60s for fletching. Some of these trees will like damage me when I walk near them. So I kind of have to figure out a path where there's not too many of those trees that do damage. When you right click them, they show up yellow like this. So down here on the southwest, I wasn't finding too many, but yeah, let's see what the best spot to cut these is. Okay, yeah, I've been looking around. It seems like the southwest area, just around this fountain and to the east of it, is perfect. I don't see any of those trees that do damage, and every like 2 tiles you can get to a new tree. So yeah, this is amazing. Just got 41 fletching. I'm really liking this method. I can get a lot of arrow shafts really quick, and the trees are everywhere, so it's really chill. You don't have to pay too much attention. Just click around till you get a full inventory, fletch them up. It's really not bad. So what I think I'm going to do is fletch up 5 to 10k of these, and then I'm just going to go train agility regularly. Kind of have just a relaxed skilling session. 48 woodcutting. It would be nice if we get up to a point like almost where we can AFK use. I'm sure we're not going to get up to 60 from this, but like if we can get into the early to mid 50s, that would be really nice. 49 woodcutting. We have about 8,000 arrow shafts right now. We're collecting quite a lot. I'm going to go a little bit overboard with this. 42 fletching. Okay, so I've also found out about a drop party that's going on right now. I think this is the 10 HP community that's hosting this. This guy, or the pure community, I forget exactly, but this user named 10 HP is the guy that's hosting it. This is so cool seeing all these people at the party room here. And interestingly enough, the party room is actually in Sears Village in 2004Scape. I don't think it was in Falador at this point. I think it got moved at a later date. Not sure when exactly though. Alright, some items are being dropped now. I think I saw them stop on this spot right here, so I'm just going to spam click this and hope I can get one item. I think they're just dropping some items on the ground and then doing some balloons after that, so we'll see. Here we go, we got the balloons coming out now. Oh, 1,000 iron arrows, that's not bad actually. Adds to our collection of those a little bit. Alright, that was it. That was a lot of fun. We got a rune pickaxe and an iron arrow. It was pretty difficult getting to the balloons before everyone else, but we'll take that. We'll probably end up using the rune pickaxe because sometimes ours breaks when we're AFKing and we don't get the pickaxe back. And some iron arrows to add to our collection. Not bad at all. That was a lot of fun, so I'm glad we came out for this. We got more balloons coming down. I thought it was over, but it looks like it's still going. Oh, the rune plate body. Looks like that's it for that round of balloons. Alright, I'll take that. Crystal key and rune plate body that time. That was an even better run. Wow. The crystal key is really going to come in handy. I don't have any glories or anything yet, so we can get a dragon stone from that. That'll be really cool. Oh, more balloons coming down. We got our rune skimmy. Well, that was a lot of fun. They ended up dropping a dragon chain body at the end, and we didn't quite get that, but we got about 200k worth of items, so I'm happy with how that went. It was a lot of fun getting together with the whole community like this. Felt like one of the drop parties, you know, back in the day. This was really cool. Glad we came out for this, and I think we'll get back to mining shortly. And it's always really cool after events seeing everyone like gather at the bank. People are doing trading and just hanging out here, selling different items, just like back in the day when people would just hang out at the bank and talk, trade. This was definitely a good time at RuneScape. This has been so much fun. I'm glad I came out to this event today. There we go, 60 mining, and all of that is from Essence. We haven't mined a single piece of coal or iron on this account. Any of that we might have it in the bank has all been bought or gotten from the maze random. We did a couple quests that got us like 18, but ever since then it's been all Essence. Oh, and I just realized we unlocked the mining guild, which is a good place to mine coal and mithril, I believe. So the next time we want to mine any of that, or I guess the first time we want to mine any of that, we can head on over to the mining guild. I haven't made much progress over the last couple of days. I've mostly been mining while I've been doing IRL stuff, but I definitely would like to get back into fletching here in the next couple of days. But yeah, just for now, we've been AFKing a lot, getting a lot of mining XP. So I think I accidentally had this timer on the screen a couple clips ago, so I just want to explain what that was for. Sometimes I'm playing a RuneScape Classic server as well, while I'm, playing 2004Scape. Play one on one monitor, one on the other. So I just use it for something that I'm doing over there. And I'm probably going to be dropping a series on RuneScape Classic shortly. So if anyone's interested in that, make sure you stay tuned. But yeah, I just wanted to explain why I had this timer up here randomly in that clip. All right, I'm here with my buddy A Mills. Here we go. We're testing out a Rune Essence mining. He's going to be going with a mithril pickaxe, and I got a rune pickaxe. We'll see how much faster the rune pickaxe is than the mithril. Mills, you ready? All right, on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, we're about to make a big purchase of 1,000 dragon bones for 3 mil. So taking away a big chunk of our cash stack, but I think eventually this will pay off either with prayer XP or maybe a little flip in the future. We'll see what happens. Just make sure that's all good. I want to show you guys a cool strategy that will help you with AFK essence mining. So say you just teleport back from the portal and you're going to go to the bank. This works mainly for the Varrock one. But sometimes you can't click fully all the way into the bank and you have to click out here and then click again into the bank. So what makes it a little bit more AFK and easier is you just step to this side of the building on the north side and you can easily click your character right into the bank then. That means you don't have to click over here, wait for your guy to get here, and then click over to the bank. So it saves some time. Decided to pick some flax a bit, and that is 33 crafting. Decided to do some fletching right now. I have a bunch of feathers that I've been buying up from the shop in Port Sarim, and a ton of arrow shafts right now that I'd like to turn into headless arrows. So we'll see what fletching level we get from this. We'll probably get a lot of fletching levels coming up. In the next episode or two, I'd like to hit 60 fletching, so we'll see if we can get there. 43 fletching, 44 fletching. Okay, this guy needs some feathers, so we're selling him 15,000. And just why not? I'm going to throw in an extra 500 feathers for him there. Here's a tip I just discovered with the mime random. If you didn't see what he did, like if you were AFK looking at your other screen and didn't see the move to perform, don't just try and guess, because then you're going to have to restart and you get 4 in a row all over again. It's better to just wait and then he'll redo the emote and then you can get it with 100% certainty. So that's a big tip with the mime event. I used to choke the random all the time and it used to take like 5 minutes to complete. 45 fletching. That's a big level now because we can make mithril arrows. And I think we have, let's check. I think it's like 8k mithril arrow tips saved up. Yeah, 8,000. So we're going to get a lot of levels off of that. That won't quite get us to 60. That might get us like halfway there though. So let's do that right now and see where that gets us. Oh, we just missed 46 fletching. This is incredibly fast at this level. This is going to be super quick to get 60. The only problem is it takes a while to actually get the headless arrows with buying the feathers and the arrow shafts, but that's why we did that agility method and did some at Drainer Manor, just slowly collecting them over time. 47 fletching, 48 fletching, missed it again, 49 fletching. These are just going too fast, I can't keep up. 50 fletching, 52 fletching, and that is probably the last fletching level that we will get for this episode. Here at the good old Blue Moon Inn, getting my 100 beers for the episode. And funny fact, I never noticed this, but where is she? There's a barbarian woman over here that just hangs out in this bar. I never knew that, but I just thought it was kind of funny. Look at the gut on this bartender right here. I really wish they let you do that with your character, because that looks freaking hilarious, actually. There we go. That is our 100 beers for the episode, putting us at 200 beers now. So that's going very well. And I'd like to keep up that trend and go with the 1 agility level per episode, because I hate grinding out agility for a long time, but if you just do it like this, like getting 1 level every here and there, it makes it a lot easier. So we're going to head to the wilderness course and get 74 agility. I'm not going to do fletching this time, I'm just going to do it regular and just do some relaxed agility. Doing some agility here. This guy spec'd me out, so he came back with the steel skim. We're back for blood now. We're going after him. Potentially the first PK of the account. Probably not, as we don't have a spec weapon or anything, but we'll give it a shot. Oh my gosh, I almost just died there. I wasn't paying attention. Let's safe up, safe up. This is griefing my combat XP so hard. 74 agility. That wasn't too bad, but I want to go back to making some money, and we'll be back here in the next episode. Just sold 155 battle staves that I've been merching from the shop. 2 stellar pie, so I made a couple K off that. Happy with the deal. Okay, so we got another sale coming in. We just sold 5k air runes and 5k mines. Now we're selling 10k and 5k to this guy Io over here. Not sure if he's a new player, but here we go. We got a nice, pretty solid size sale of runes coming in. I'm starting to sell off my rune collection just so I have money to continue using for flips and stuff. Been doing a lot of deals, selling a lot of my collections that I haven't been recording, but I'm going to record this one, 1.5 mil for all my feathers. So it's a huge one. 61 mining, didn't think I would get this level. Okay, my recording wasn't up, but we just did a trade with a number 1 ranked player, and we sold almost all of our essence, 35,000 for 8.2 mil roughly. So we have 9.5 mil, which is I think the most money we've had. We're almost at 10 mil for the first time, so that'll be pretty cool. And I have a lot of other stuff to sell. Like we have 150,000 bronze arrows that I've been saving up. I haven't found anyone to buy them yet, but I'm sure someone's going to want to train their range in the near future. We found a buyer named Currency for all 150k bronze arrows. So we're going to sell those at 19 a piece for close to 3 mil. And that's a really nice addition to our cash stack. This guy Currency just gave us a 1 mil donation, which was awesome. He didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. And that really helps the cash stack and what we're going to buy later on in this episode. But I felt a little bad, so I ended up giving him all my steel and rune arrows. So at least he got something in return. But yeah, that's going to really help us out. Selling off all these chaos runes we've been sitting on. A little less than I wanted to get, but can't argue with adding 2.8 mil to the cash stack. And I'm happy to get rid of them. This guy Never Lose Bro just gave us 200k. I think he's quitting the server, which is kind of sad, but we got a drop party coming up now. And during this drop party, I just kind of wanted to talk about how rare items are distributed on the server. And between summer of 2025 and October of 2025, every weekend players had a chance to get rare items just by playing the game and skilling. But unfortunately, we didn't start playing until November. So we missed out on all the opportunities to get rare items. So we kind of had some FOMO with that, and that kind of motivated us to really try and get a rare item, which is what our main goal is for this episode. We've been liquidating our bank and making a lot of money, and these drop parties are really helping too, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we'll see at the end of the episode what kind of rare we're gonna be buying today. This drop party was crazy. I think the stuff in our inventory is worth well over a mil. And shout out to Rune, RWNE, for the 100 beers donation. So we're at this trading event that's hosted in Varrock West Bank occasionally on this server. And this is just like the old days before Grand Exchange, when everyone would meet up here and trade. And as you can see on the minimap, there's just white dots everywhere. So we're doing a bank sale with various items, just continuing the liquidation process of our bank. Just look at all these people going around here trading. I love all the events that we've been to this episode. And after that whole trading bonanza, which was a ton of fun, our cash stack is officially at over 20 mil, which is crazy. That looks so good in the bank. Also, thank you to Rune for that 100 beers donation. We're almost at 300, which we'll round off before the end of the episode here. And we still have quite a few items in our bank that we could sell, so our bank value is looking real good right now. A viewer reached out to us about doing the Shield of Arrav quest, which you need a duo for. So we're going to do that real quick. Okay, so for this part of the quest, I need the key from our friend here, TMW, who's in the Phoenix group. And basically with this quest, these different gangs in Varrock stole the shield, and we need to try and infiltrate them to get the shield back. So I'm going to get the key here from TMW, and then we can continue with the quest. And I think there's something I'm going to have to give him as well. Mini little boss fight of the quest, 23 combat. Nothing much for our rune skim. Okay, we got the shield, and now I think we just need to meet up with TMW and we can turn in the quest. I got a couple extras because I want to help my friend Mills complete it then, and I think I can just take this and go right to the museum and meet him there to help him with the quest. So that would be really nice. There we go, we are trading the shield half over. And I think that's it. Okay, so maybe we need this certificate to complete it actually. Let's try that. Okay, I think we need to talk to the king actually, show him the certificate. And there we go, now the quest is completed. 1 quest point, 600 GP, we'll take what we can get. And thank you TMW for helping with that. 63 mining. We have broken the streak of essence only, and I'm trying out the mining guild here. Coal seems to be pretty decently priced right now, so I thought this would be a good money making method and would kind of break up the monotony of mining essence over and over again. So as I wanted to get 85 mining purely off of essence, I think I'll be coming here to the mining guild occasionally to get a little bit better XP and to just break up the monotony of that grind a little bit. But I've been enjoying it so far. I've done a couple inventories here to test it out, and it seems like it's slightly less money per hour, but you get a lot more XP, so it's a good trade-off, I think. Obviously, it's a little bit less AFK as well, so that also plays a factor into it. 56 magic. We got this from level 55 just from teleports alone, really. I don't even think I did any alks or anything like that. So I hope that teleports don't get us to too high of a combat level over time, but it looks like we're still level 40 with that, so we should be good for a while. There is 53 fletching. We're just fletching some arrows while we're running between the S mine, between there and the bank. And I thought we'd be done with fletching for this episode, but we actually got a lot more arrow tips saved up from the shop and everything. So we're going to be getting a few more fletching levels this episode, and I think we might hit our goal. There is 54 fletching, 55 fletching, 56 fletching, 57 fletching. Just missed a level, but 58 fletching. There we go. These levels are going so fast, and it's pretty much free. We're getting it as we run between the bank and the Rune S mine, so this is really nice. We're going to be close to our goal of 60 fletching. It seems like this is going to get us close to 59, so I miscalculated a little bit, but we're really close to getting to our goal of 60, and then we can use up all of our adamant arrow tips. We've just used up all of our mithril arrowheads. We got so close to 59 fletching, so we're pretty close to 60. Might just take a couple more days to get there, but we're close to our goal, and then definitely in the next episode we'll be able to use all of these adamant arrow tips, hopefully get a couple levels in the 60s of fletching. And yeah, we made quite a lot of money off these mithril arrows as well. We should be able to sell those for quite a bit. Okay, so this is our inventory. A lot of stuff, over 25 mil, about 28 mil worth of items. What could we be buying with this? Let's see. That's it, the Easter egg we're going for, our first rare item, 28 mil worth. It's a little more than I wanted to pay, but I really wanted to get a rare item. I've been saving up a lot for this, doing a lot of money making. So there it is. 28 mil for the Easter egg, roughly in items, mostly in cash. So that's it for this episode, guys. I really appreciate you for watching. Take a look at the bank right now. We're pretty depleted after buying the Easter egg, but it looks so good there at the top of the bank. And no worries, we will rebuild the bank for sure. Thank you guys for tuning in again, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.